talked about traveling with some of your clients. I want you to talk about the travels that you have done, all the countries, and how the food in all these countries where you've traveled, how that's influenced your culinary point of view and your palate. And what, just talk about that a little bit.
Food is so important to me that it's not just whatever country I'm in or whatever city I'm in. I mean, I can find joy in street side tacos. I can find joy in a beautiful curated chef's degustation. I remember what I call my first big boy trip. I was in my mid-20s and I went to Rio de Janeiro. I was at the top of, I can't remember what hotel it was, but it was, I think, north of Copacabana, and beautiful hotel. I think it was the Le Méridien, had a hotel at the restaurant at the very, very top. And I opened up the menu, and I've always wanted to say this. I said, I'll have the whole left side of the menu. And the chef comes out and is like, who is this one person who just ordered like 15 items? Turns out, like, he and I had some of the same chef instructors in the background. He's traveled, I've traveled. We knew some of the same people. We had worked for some of the same people. It just started such an interesting conversation. And I said, Chef, I'm not going to eat all this food. I'm only one guy. And I was a lot thinner back then. But I said, I just want to experience it. So for me, the travels, the experience starts when I get on the airplane. One of my favorite flights, I went nonstop Chicago to Vienna. That was some of the best food I've ever had on a plane. I've never been on a plane before where the chef greeted me dressed in all white with a fluffy, puffy white hat and took our order as we were being seated. I mean, this is something that I thought only happened back in the 50s and 60s, where they were going down the aisle with little carts offering me charred octopus or pickled calamari or roasted vegetables or a selection of cheeses where you just stay there and pick out which cheeses you want. And when I couldn't make up my mind, they said, sir, you can have all of it if you want. I'm like, yes, that's what I want. One of each. Yes, please. So for me, it starts when I get on the plane. I mean, what am I going to eat? Am I flying, what's first class serving? How many courses is that? If it's transatlantic, then of course, you get the full deal. Flying from Phoenix to Chicago, I might not get such treatment. I miss that. I miss the convenience of flying in and out of Chicago. That's been a big change for me here. But you mentioned travels. I've been to maybe 40 different cities in 25, 30 different countries, and I'm not going to stop. The past year has, affected all of us in travel. I haven't done any international travel in about 2 years, and it's killing me. I mean,
you went to Morocco and you had one of the most memorable trips I've ever seen anyone have. Talk about that a little bit. Your dining experiences there.
So that was a good trip. That was a birthday trip. And that was probably one of my last really, really big excursions. I flew nonstop Chicago to Istanbul. Amazing, going through the spice markets. And then from Istanbul to Dubai. And in Dubai, I got to dine at the Armani Hotel. I didn't even know Armani had a hotel.
Either.
I think, wait, is it still here? Yeah. Here's the chocolates that the chef gave me.
You kept the chocolates?
I kept it. And I just noticed it when I moved here. It has an expiration date on the back. We're not going to talk about that. But it's wrapped in Armani ribbon, and it's from the Armani Hotel. So yeah, I kept that. That was an amazing, amazing dining experience. And I just ordered like an 8-course, 10-course degustation. I wasn't interested in eating it. I just wanted to try it. And from there, Abu Dhabi, everything's gold plated. From there, Morocco. So I booked a trip to Casablanca just because of the romance of it and the movie and how amazing and incredible that's going to be. And once I booked for it and paid for it, I realized I didn't want that. I wanted to go to Marrakesh. And they wouldn't let me out of it because it was a package deal.
Oh.
So I took one of the craziest flights of my life, like at 2 a.m. to Marrakesh, and got there on my actual birthday just to take a cooking class. I booked a cooking class in Marrakesh, and they had to come pick me up because I was late for the group, and which is another long story. but we were making a chicken tagine.
Talk
And
about that experience, a cooking class in Morocco.
it was incredible. So step one, go pick out your chicken.